Hi, Libra. Good morning. I say that because it's very early in the morning, even for me. Um, I woke up and I thought, let me take care of this Libra reading. For some reason, it was first thing on my mind, and my mind is barely awake, so that's going to give me some different insight, and that's a good thing. I wanted you guys to know that you can now subscribe to this channel. Before you weren't able to subscribe. That error has been fixed. So thank goodness. If you like the reading and you'd like to subscribe, you can just hit the subscribe button like any other channel. I went almost 6 weeks without anybody being able to subscribe, but the people at YouTube have fixed that for me. And, oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Whoops. Yeah, it might be too early. We're going to see how this goes. When your mind is in different states of being, different psychic energy can come out. And so we'll see how this goes. All right. So the way I do my forecast is I'm going to look at the current situations going on. You can decide at that time if this is if this reading is for you. If it is, hang in there, because we're going to move this situation into February, see how it pans out, see what advice the cards may have at that time, okay? All right, loves, let's just get this party rolling. All right, I'm going to divine the cards. Move my playing cards over here. I like to use Rider-Waite Tarot for the reading, and then if I need clarifiers and advice, we'll go to the playing cards, okay? All right, so dear white light, all spirits of the white light, positive entities, what information do we have for Libra? What messages would you like to share for my beautiful Libras? This one. Okay, what are we dealing with? I kind of get a feeling of you guys are unsure about the future. You've got maybe a lot of options here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have Queen of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. So maybe you're trying to make a decision about a fire sign in your life, or you could be you're ending a cycle, but what's coming to you is cloudy to you. You can't really see clearly the future. Maybe that's why you're here, right? Hold on, let me fill this one out. You're being careful about what you're saying right now. You, which is not a very Libra thing. You guys usually speak your truth, but I kind of get this impression that right now that you have a lot of power. People are looking at you when you speak. You're very attractive to others, and so you're using that power very carefully. The cards say be careful what you say. Not everybody needs to know everything. With the Queen of Wands here. But you're very beautiful right now, Libra. Well, you're always beautiful, but there's an extra radiance to you. Sometimes this can feel uncomfortable or daunting. You don't want all the attention. You don't want all the attention right now. I think you'd prefer this Nine of Pentacles, where you're just sort of in your garden doing your own thing. Domestic, little domestic tasks right now is where you're finding your comfort. Wanting to stay in your own garden, feeling comfortable, feeling grounded. I like that. That's good. Let's go to the playing cards to get a little bit more information on the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for Libra? Spirit, why do we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for Libra? I have a shuffle till they tell me to quit. Yeah, we got the Eight of Diamonds, which is basically like there's a lot going on. You've got to consider a lot of different options right here. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Well. Maybe a couple players out there, and that's okay. Look, I don't judge anybody. All right, do your thing. Do your thing. Although you guys have a pretty strong feeling about what's fair in the Department of Love, but I feel like this could be about finances. You will have some good news coming in, and that's going to help you with this doubt that you're feeling, where you're not speaking your truth as much. You're keeping your passion a little closer to your heart, but you're having a little trouble making decisions. Okay, you're having a hard time making decisions. You're not moving forward with clarity that you're not with clarity. What am I trying to say here? When you end a cycle, this is a really good thing. I mean, it's a really good thing to end a cycle, because now everything's fresh and new. So that makes perfect sense why she's in reverse, because, you know, she, Queen of Wands, is very outspoken. People listen to her. So I just get this feeling of self-doubt. Self-doubt. And so you're finding comfort at home. Whatever home means to you, okay? Cooking, you know, gardening, taking care of your kids, whatever little domestic things right now is where you're finding your comfort, because you've just recently closed out some type of cycle. And I don't know if it's financial or romance in nature. This is a general reading, so it's going to be a bit vague, okay, Libra? But if this is resonating with you, it's resonating with you. If you feel uncomfortable in crowded situations, or when a lot of people are around you, or if you know that you're attracting attention right now, because you're so pretty. It's not just pretty, but it's your energy. You're attracting a lot of people around you, and you want to be careful about who you find your passion with. You want to be careful about who's around you. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why we've got you here in your garden here, because because of the end of this cycle, you're going to be more discerning about who you spend your time with, or what you invest in here. Because you recently have been burned, or somebody's hurt you. You're moving on from you're moving on from that, but you're moving forward with caution. I think you're doing the right thing. Like, I'm feeling, yeah, doing the right thing. I heard doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, Libra. So let's go ahead and take this energy into February, and let's ask the cards, what is this new beginning? That Libra is on a new path. What is this new start about? Do you have any advice, please? Any advice for Libra? Moving into February. There's nothing wrong with staying in your garden, but eventually you're going to have to come out, because you've got people around you looking at you. Maybe people are... maybe you feel like people around you are also being too outspoken, or crossing a line with their words. as well. That's the Queen of Wands energy that I'm getting. Like it's possible that you're easily frustrated with the outside world. That's why you're wanting to stay inward, stay home. Yeah, they want me to shuffle more. They're saying, wake up, honey. Wake up. I may not publish this. We'll see how it goes. But I feel like this energy is right. I actually do. I think this is what's going on with a lot of you guys. You've been through something very hurtful. And I only say that because the Wheel of Fortune is there. So when something ends, a lot of times for human beings, something ends because the pain outweighs what bad you got out of it outweighs the good. So that's why it ended. Or maybe the universe just flat out ended it for you. You're like, what? What just happened? What just happened? Let me find comfort in my garden here. Yeah, I keep getting pulled to the Wheel of Fortune. So let's explore this further. Okay, we're there. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. So yeah, lots of feminine energy. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant. New commitment. The Eight of Cups. So there's some more there's definitely some more emotional closure that needs to happen. I hope I'm not making you guys tired. There's some new prospects for you, but again, you're hesitant. You've got some sleepless nights. You're struggling. When you lay down to sleep, you don't feel like you can rest. Maybe that's why I wanted to do this reading while I was still tired. You don't feel like you're getting sleep. It's like you're not actually sleeping through all of your REM cycles. It's like you're waking up. You might be having nightmares. You may be recovering from some traumatic experiences here. And you do have some new offers coming your way. But we do have the Empress here. The Mother of the deck. So Libra is a masculine sign. So when I see the Empress here for you, it just means that you're tapping into your feminine energy. This doesn't matter if you're male or female, okay? It's just, the Empress is a very nurturing, and again, what did I say? You're so pretty right now. I always see the Empress as just really, like, she's the most beautiful one, you know? She has on the prettiest dress. I love her robes, you know, she's sitting in her chair. So again, I feel a lot of, you know, I think you're comfortable in your own skin. I don't think your struggle is within yourself. I think your struggle is with the outside world. You're having a hard time, connecting with others. I heard that. Which is very unlike Libra. Libra has a universal awareness. You guys are very connected with the especially the social energy that's going around, you know, the universe. You guys are just really tapped into what's happening, and this might be why you're struggling. Empathic. I heard empath. Some of you may be empaths, and so you are taking in this energy too much. Maybe that's why the Empress is here, is to nurture you and ask you to close your doors here. Close your third eye chakra, your crown chakra. And this is for protection. It's time to nurture yourself. It is time to do all those little things that bring you comfort. And it might be time for you to disconnect. This does not mean isolation. I would never advocate for isolation. It just means self-care. You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. I just keep hearing that over and over from the spirits. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. Libra, somebody that's watching this needs to hear how beautiful you are. You're just so beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? You're right to shut down if that's how you're feeling. If you're feeling ugly, don't be hearing that. Don't be hearing that. Don't let that keep you up at night. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is a choice that needs to be made, but I feel like you're contemplating. This makes perfect sense because you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse too. So it makes sense that these two cards came out in reverse because you really don't know what to do, where to go. You're contemplating this new start. You're seriously considering what you're going to do here. But you don't have the facts yet, and you don't feel comfortable yet enough to take the step behind the wall, past the wall, and move forward. So this is a complicated card because, you know, he's looking forward. He's looking to the outside. Let me flip it around. I'm not talking about something upside down. He's looking forward here to the outside world, but there's a rod behind him that he's got his back turned to. And to me, this is like home, finances, a few things that because you're trying to figure out what to do, you might be neglecting a few things at home. And because it's in the reverse, I think that might be the case. Now, I just told you that you're comfortable at home. I'm talking about the things that you don't want to deal with, such as like bills, laundry. Maybe some of you guys just need to do the laundry. I'm goofy. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's why he's in reverse. So again, you are starting a new path. You're on a new path. You're definitely on a new path. We have the Hierophant here. So my question for you, Libra, is what side are you on? Are you the teacher? Are you the student? Because I think with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not speaking too much. Maybe you are looking for advice from in a spiritual way, looking toward organizations for help and guidance. Any type of organizations. This could be government assistance. This could be church. This could be your temple. Whatever it is you worship. This is a good thing that this is what you're where you're at. So you're on a spiritual path. You're on a spiritual path because you got to leave something behind, and it's painful. It's painful. So, okay. All right. So I'm putting this together. So the cycle is ended, but you're still attached emotionally to something that occurred. So that's why I feel trauma. And you guys need to recover. You need to rest and recover. You're not getting the rest that you need. There's a lot of stress with the Page of Pentacles in reverse where you're not, there's like a very slow moving start, but it's kind of like everything I start, I drop. Like you keep trying to get a new start, but you can't seem to hang on to it or commit to anything. It's because you still have healing to do, and that's okay. That's okay. You may be neglecting a few things, and it may be coming around to bite you now a little bit. And so reach out for help from organizations. Maybe you need to call up a church and ask for help, Libra. Some type of organization, family members. Because Libra, I usually see you as the teacher, but right now I feel like because of whatever closed out, the trauma that you have suffered. You're not in trauma right now. You've moved past that. Actually, I said that in your love reading. I said those same words. Oh my gosh, crazy. So you've moved past this. This may be a romantic ending with your relationship that ended, and some type of relationship. And so this has left you a little out of your element, and I'm talking about you're not embracing the air and energy that you normally do. You're not connected like you normally are. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay that you're feeling that way, because at the end of February, you are going to leave the emotional baggage behind. Oh my gosh, that's what it was. Emotional baggage. That is why you're stuck. Emotional baggage. You're going to leave it behind. You're going to leave it behind. And it's not an easy, this is not an easy journey. But you see how the moon is shining, is smiling down on him and going, I see you going on this path. I see you leaving all these cups behind. But I'm smiling at you because the universe is very happy that you're making this choice. We have the Hierophant here next to you also. So the Hierophant is a complicated card. There's a lot of meanings, spiritual meanings, organizational meanings. So toward the end of February, you're going to get some backing. You're going to get that backing that you need. You're going to get the support that you need to leave the baggage behind. The situation is over, but the baggage still remains. That's what it is. You're so pretty, though. I'm sorry for repeating words, but that's what I keep hearing in my head. You're so pretty, though. Maybe you came out of a relationship of someone that made you feel ugly. Or maybe okay, some of you said and did ugly things. And that cycle is ending. And maybe that's why I keep getting this beautiful, pretty words in my head, because it's very likely that maybe you said some ugly things, or and most definitely ugly things were said to you. Okay, if you're feeling this way, ugly things were said to you. You need to rest and recover, because the Nine of Pentacles is not okay. It's enjoying the fruits of your labor. So it's not just domestic pleasures, but it's domestic pleasures from what you've built. And I feel like you're getting your strength back. And I think the Empress is here and she's within you, and you're tapping into that feminine energy. I mean, girl, do your nails. Or if you're a guy, go get a new shave or something. Do a different hairdo. Do self-care. Do something about your appearance. I don't know why that comes up, because that's, a little bit shallow of me. I don't usually go there, but that's the message that I'm getting. It'll help you sleep better. Ugly things were said. Ugly things were done. You're not ugly. You're beautiful. Okay? Don't neglect your old passions, because your passions, because of whatever you've been beat down. You've been beat down. And so a few things I feel like might be getting neglected toward the end of January. So the Hierophant here is here to will help you. So I want you to reach out and ask for help if you feel that you need to toward the end of February. Okay, let's go to the playing cards. I've rambled on long enough. Spirits, do we have any advice? Further advice from the playing cards for Libra. Oh, they want me to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Knight of Swords in reverse, of course, because you guys can't speak your truth right now. You can't come through. And I always see you guys as the Knight of Swords. You and Aquarius. Because you just speak your truth normally. With tact. Aquarius doesn't really have the tact that you guys do. So you're more of a, I see you guys more of like a King of Swords energy. But I feel like you're drained. You're definitely drained. Five of Spades in reverse. Four of Diamonds in the upright. Two of Spades in the reverse, so that means I need to pull another one. Queen of Diamonds. Okay. All right, you got to take the high road here. You can't be ugly, okay? Don't be ugly to yourself or anyone else. Watch yourself talk, okay? You will be successful against all odds. So whatever it is that you've been doing, that's got you, not what you've been doing, whatever this past trauma was, you're going to succeed. You're going to move past it. Whatever it is that's keeping you quiet right now, you're going to succeed. You're going to move past it. You need to be aware of deceit in February. Basically just don't freak out. Okay, this could be minor. Just be aware that there may be someone around you that's not being honest with you. That could be anyone. That could be your neighbor. Okay, I don't see it as a major deceit. And I do see a possible move to a new location. That could be physical, mental, or metaphysical, spiritual. Journey to a new place. The Queen of Diamonds, I think, is more of like an astral projector. She can actually think outside the box. I mean, she could pick up the phone and talk to somebody in Japan and know exactly what they're talking about. Well, if they speak English. I don't mean you can speak Japanese. I just mean you can understand. You have a worldwide understanding. You have an understanding of the entire world. Okay? Also, the Queen of Diamonds says, is also a warning. Please do not use your beauty and your attraction for gains. And what that means is don't manipulate folks with your sexual prowess. Okay? That's a warning. That's the advice. I'm not judging anybody. Okay? Do what you want. That's just what the cards are saying going into January. That may not be, in the end of the day, that may not be good for you. Okay, that may not be good for you. And I kind of feel that way. Honor yourself. Honor your body. Mother. Let's embrace Mother. Let's embrace the feminine here. All right, Libra, I think that's your reading. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, let me know down in the comments below. I love to hear your stories, how this resonated. I want to move through this journey with you. If you like a private reading, if this is hitting you on a deep level, we need to explore this further. I'm very reasonable, and I will just talk to you. If you just need someone to talk to, email me at moonlittteroscope@gmail.com. Lots of love, lots of light. Have a fabulous day. Bye, beautiful. You're so pretty.